Mic check, mic check, mic check. What it do? Kenneth Perkins, I see you. New York Giants salute. Let's go. V5-4 with the New York Giants. What the New York Giants is going on? Y'all make sure on your man, go ahead and like this stream. Hype this stream. Share it to a New York Giant friend. We got a good one for y'all. Let's go. Coach Ed, New York Giants salute to Coach Ed. I see you. Let's go. You are now tuned in to some of the greatest New York Giant talk a fan could ever provide. Let's go. My man Tech is in the building. Washington Commander, content creator. My guy says floor is 4 and 13. Ceiling is 8 and 9. That neighbor's injury is gonna hurt, big bro. All love until week 1. But I'm being honest. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest myself. I am going to be honest myself. Let's go. If you are a New York Giant fan / New York Giant soldier, go ahead and subscribe, man. Welcome home. This is home for you. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's go. Funk from the top. Let's go. Yes. Oh. There we go. Enough, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. This should be a good one. We are getting into our record prediction. Now, I don't even want to say too much. Let's let the intro play, and then we're going to really get into it.
I felt there was no better athlete on that field than me. I was the best athlete on the field. And in order to win, you have to beat me. If you can't beat me, then you can't win.
I tell you right now, you know everybody gonna watch this ass whoop I'm put on you, right?
It's your guy who is never lying. Sometimes defying. It's a key way to shine.
Both feet down on the ground, and then it came out of the pile. This ball's thrown, and Tyree, that may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Sometimes defying.
Lobs it, Burris alone, touchdown New York.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. I see my man JP saying 7-5 is in the building. Let's get it, my boy. Most def 7-5 is definitely in the building. Thank y'all. Look, man, I want to preference this whole thing, man, by letting it be known, there are 3 different types of New York Giant fans. You have the type that suffers from PTSD. The type that, when they're talking about this schedule, they're gonna sound as negative as you could possibly hear any fan. They're gonna talk about this being a rebuilding year and all that other crap. Then you have the fan that's cool, calm, and collective. You have the fan that is gonna just roll with the punches, and we'll see. He's gonna be nice and laid back, and a more safe, I guess, approach. It's not gonna be too low, not gonna be too high, just nice and safe. Then you have someone like me that's gonna pop it. You have someone like me that's going to straight up pop it, and I am not going to hold back on the fact that I believe A, B, and C is A, B, and C. Like, if I see that this team gives me a lot of optimism, I'm going to speak to it. And I'm going to act like the fan that I am. I'm not going to sit here and try to be safe because it's the safe thing to do. No, that's just not me. I feel the way I feel, so I'm going to act on it. Now, if I wasn't that sure, if I wasn't that optimistic, then yes, I would have more of a approach to where I would speak to that. But I just want to let it be known. I just want to let it be known so y'all can't say I didn't feel or what I did feel, blah, blah, blah. I feel like this season is going to go a lot better than what people are giving us credit for. It's going to go a lot better than what New York Giant fans seem to think it's going to go. And John Harbaugh, he has said it. He has made it clear. This ain't no fucking rebuilding year. He ain't looking at it like that. No, this is the year where the New York Giants punch motherfuckers in their nose and they understand that we mean business. It's that type of year. So we're going to speak to that in this record prediction that we are getting ready to get into. I do want to play this video, man, that I was listening to before I went live. I was listening to my guy, Brian Spider-Man Burns, the guy that is ranked the number 9th in all of edge rushing in the NFL, according to coaches, scouts, and so forth and so on. The leader of this defense. It was actually a good listen, a good interview. So I just want to play a little bit of it, and so we can kind of watch it together. I see y'all also, man, in the comments. Shout out to my guy Clinton, New York Giants. Salute to Clinton. I see you. Money Mike in the building says Dart was balling without Neighbors last year, and we have a clearly better wide receiver room this year. We will be Gucci while Neighbors is out. And see, that's the thing, Money Mike. I don't know what people were watching. I don't know how they forgot. But Dart played a lot better, again, than a lot of people giving him credit for. I don't know where people were at last season. And he did not have Neighbors. So whenever Neighbors gets back, it's a movie. Whenever it happens. Whether it's week 1, week 4, week 5, whenever it happens, it's going to be a movie. And I believe that the first 4 to 5 games or whatever, like if we have to do without Neighbors, we're not just dead in the water. I don't look at our offense like that. JB says top 5 defense, top 12 offense, calling it now. Okay, so you see it how I see it. Okay, you see it how I see it. All right. Kenneth Perkins says I can only be the wait and see guy. If that's how you feel, I respect it. I can't knock it, not one bit. I can't knock it one bit. Also, Kenneth Perkins says it's most definitely not a rebuild. The Joe Shane and Brian Dable era was a not so rebuild. It should have been a rebuild, but they never made necessary changes to get that done. Also, shout out to my guy, Commanders Classified. TJ in the building, man. Giant salute. He says, go Commanders, raise hell. Yo, it's about that time. It's about that time we have this NFC East discussion as well. We got to get to that because I have so much I want to say. I have so much I want to say. Speaking of Commanders, the Commander fan base, are y'all done drooling over Ayuk? Are y'all officially out on that? I'm seeing bits and spurts of the drama that's going on over there. I don't know. He done lost his marbles and all that. Now it seems like y'all want to back away from Ayuk, but before all of this, Ayuk was going to take y'all to the playoffs. So are y'all finally done with the Ayuk thing? Are y'all focused on Stephon Diggs now? Like y'all so down bad. Y'all looking for Arnold. Y'all looking for Arnold. He may not even play this season. Y'all still want him. But I'll save that for when we have our conversation. I'll save that. Let's get into this Brian Burns interview, man. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go.
Brian Burns, you've been all over the place, man, and your energy
Hey, y'all let me know, man. Make sure that your audio is good. Can y'all hear it? Are y'all good?
level is still sky high, man. I think this is what a leader of a football team does. You're kind of setting an example for everyone. I love it.
Yeah, man. I got to put my teammates over me. I'm tired. I'm tired.
All right, well, let's talk about how the spring's been for you so far, Brian. What has it been trying to kind of learn Another new system. I know you've done this a bunch of times in your career, and trying to figure this thing out over the course of a few months.
Hold up. If you're thinking about getting a degree in cybersecurity or IT, you need to check out UMGC. Low cost tuition, 100% online.
It's been pretty smooth, honestly. You know, just being a vet, you know, going through the years, I've you know, came across a lot of defensive coordinators, and the concepts kind of remain the same. You know, but I think Denard does a great job of explaining what he wants and why he wants something, and that makes the picture a lot clearer.
What is it about the system in Denard that you like?
I like how intentional he is. He gets exactly what he wants, what he's looking for out of the call, and I like he takes all the gray area out, so there's no confusion. Everybody knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, we need that.
And, you know, that's something simple to say, but you know, it's overlooked. You know, that type of attention to detail.
With us having such a young roster, a young defense, that's to me, that's vital. To me, that is super important. A defensive mind, a defensive coach that's going to step into it and actually want to fix things and say, hey, just so we're clear and we're on the same page, there's no gray area, this is exactly what I want from you. Just so there's no mistaking. A, B, and C. This is what I need from you. So I love that. I love a coach that's going to have the aggressive approach and that's not going to shy away from coaching, and that's going to show and tell you exactly what he needs.
And other guys, it sounds like he'll give you his non-negotiables. This is what I need you to achieve. But he allows guys to use their own individual skill sets to kind of to solve the problem, right?
Yeah, but you have to be proven. You have to be a proven vet. You have to have staying in the league. You know, to have that type of trust with him. Other than that, do it how he say do it. But if he trusts you, and if your technique seems to work or fit his scheme, then he'll let you, you know, freestyle a little bit.
I like that. I like that. And spoken like a true leader. You know, when you have the best edge rushing stats in all of football, behind Myles Garrett, of course, but you could talk like this. Your presence is felt. This is the type of leader that you have on this team. And I like that Denard Wilson has that approach. Hey, all of my vets, that's proven. We know your tape around the league. We know who you are. Yeah, y'all could do A, B, and C. Y'all could get into that deep bag of yours and A, B. And y'all good. Hey, but you young guys that think y'all may be that ain't just that yet. Abdul Carter, you ain't that just yet. We have no doubt in my mind that you're going to be that, but you're not that just yet. Hey, I need you to follow and do what I say do. Do what I say do first. And then once you show me you can do that, then you have established a thing of trust to where, okay, we can open that up a little bit. See, that is important for a young defense. That is important for a defense that has the pieces and doesn't have it together. That is what I call coaching. I love that. I love
having Charlie back with you, trying to help translate this system for you in that room with your group.
That's my dog, man. Me and Charlie, man, we locked in, but right now we're just focusing on different ways to you know, upkeep the same level of play or go even higher. We don't want to stay the same ultimately, and we don't want to get worse. So we're just trying to find another way or another realm that I can grow in to, you know, take my game to another level.
For you individually, but more of a team question. How do you guys get the run defense better this year?
Man, run defense is really all about technique and, you know, mindset, in my opinion. And I feel.
Now, I was listening to DJ Reader. He had an interview as well. He said basically the same exact thing. Run defense is about mindset. Mindset. Either you want to or you don't. And I watched the film last year on what we look like defensively, and we didn't want to. We didn't want no parts of physicality last year. We didn't want to get off blocks. We didn't want to go bump nothing. We didn't want to. That's why our run defense was so ass. From the corners to the linebackers and sometimes up front as well. We didn't want to. So you have someone like DJ Reader who again, I've been pretty loud about the fact that, he ain't no Dex to me. And I'm interested in seeing, he's taking a bigger role, more snaps here. I want to see what that translates to. But one thing I can say about him is he has that approach. And it's about having all guys on the field having that approach. Want to do it. That's what I want to see. Let me see if I could hear from Kayvon just a little bit before we get into the record prediction here.
Ever thought about becoming a teacher? Now is your chance to the program Teachers of Tomorrow, where you can become a certified teacher
today.
I think it's just consistent work, consistent growth, never being satisfied, never being comfortable where you are, and being aware. I think self-awareness is big in our profession, and is big when you're in this limelight. And for me, I've just been able to just kind of continue to reevaluate and be where my feet are and continue to grow.
Have you enjoyed having a new staff here? What has it been like working with the new group?
Man, it's a great group. I mean, they're very detailed, very meticulous. They're very they love what they do, and I'm excited to be with them. I'm like, I love Harbaugh. I think this regimen is they're giving us a great opportunity to go out there and do some special things.
At the Giants town hall, you had an interesting answer when they asked you about what it was like having Harbaugh here, and you seem, just based on your facial expression, how you answered it, you seem to really enjoy what he's brought here. What is it about what he's brought here that you've really enjoyed?
Well, I think there's value in process. There's value in humility. And I think, we talk about something as far as, principles and methods. And, he's very strong in his principles. And I align with that because I'm really strong in my principles. But when it comes to the methods are changeable. And that is what evolves, and that's what grows, and that's what's different, for different folks and different people. The game plan, whatever the case may be that goes into us winning games or being great football players, the methods change, but the principles don't. And when you have a coach that, is creating a foundation based on that, you got something beautiful being built.
I mean, we had Drew Phillips.
I'm going to keep it real. I don't know what the fuck he was just talking about. I don't know. Maybe I had to replay that for it to register, but that just went over my head for sure. But big year for Kayvon Tibbs for sure. I believe it. Big year for Kayvon Tibbs. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's see if I could get this schedule up, man, so we could get to the proceedings. Let's get to the proceedings. Let's get to the reason on why we are here. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we have it. Let me see. Let me see if I could zoom in just a little bit. Zoom in a little more. Let's see. Let's zoom in a little more than that. I want y'all to, let's zoom in a little more than that. Yeah, let's zoom it. All right, here we go. Here's the schedule. Here is the schedule. Let's get into it. I do not even have my pen on me. Man, hopefully y'all could keep count for me. Hopefully y'all could do this for me. Unorganized like a motherfucker right now. All right. First game of the season. I don't know if I like this because it ain't showing. Okay. All right. So I guess okay. Here we go. First game of the season. We have the Dallas Cowgirls. It is a home game. September the 13th. We are the primetime slot. We are facing an offense that people are saying is going to be the reason on why the Dallas Cowboys is going to be the team to beat. They the big bad wolves. The offseason big bad wolves, as they have it. How are we going to stop George Pickens? How are we going to stop CeeDee Lamb? Dak Prescott. They say their defense has gotten better. I got us going 1-0 right here, man. I got us going 1-0. And for a few reasons, I'm going to get into it. I got us going 1-0 because we're not going to start off slow like historically known for starting off. Nah, it ain't happening this year. That ain't happening this year, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna start off flying all hats to the ball. We're gonna have this defense not at its maximum potential, but definitely at a level that is just, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna see it way different than what it was last year. The name of the game, I've said this plenty of times before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. We're gonna be the most physical New York Giant team that we have seen in a while. And Dallas ain't gonna just be prepared for that week 1, man. They not. So ultimately, whether it's with league, whether it's without league, you know what? I'll do this for the fans, just to, let's say we're gonna get them. Let's say we'll get 4 weeks off with no league. We're gonna do the first 4 games without league, and that's how I'm doing this record prediction. First 4 games without league. Still a win. Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to do what we're asked to do as well. They're going to have to get out after Jackson Dart, and they're going to also have to defend the run. I don't think they're more physical than us. I don't think that they are even, let's say hypothetically, even if Leak was playing in this game, they damn sure don't even have an answer for Leak yet. They still don't. But even without him, I'm not scared of nothing that they have in the secondary. They can try to hype up Downs all they want to. Week 1, I'm not scared of his presence. Not at all. So that's 1-0. That's 1-0. Week 2, it's the Giants headed to Los Angeles. We have the Rams. September 21st. Another late game slot. What day is this? What day is this here? September 21st. I don't know. Let me look it up. Hold on. Let me see. September 21st. That is Monday. Okay, Monday night. Monday night. A lot of people gonna be tuned into this game thinking that it's gonna be a massacre. They think that this game is gonna get ugly, but it's gonna be a competitive ass game. It's gonna be a good ass Monday night showing. But we'll take the fall. We'll take the fall on this one. We'll lose to the Rams on this one. Close but no cigar. Close but no cigar. Just like I did that year when I was talking about the Monday night game versus the Chiefs. I called it. Before the season started, I called it. I said it was going to be a good game. And it damn sure was. The same thing. I think it's going to be a good game. I think that we're going to be put on notice after this game too, because they're going to see how we compete with the Rams. They're going to see the performance that we put out there. And they're going to be like, okay, yeah, the Giants is the real deal. But I have us taking the L week 2. Week 3, we face the Tennessee Giants. We place Brian Dable. We play Wan'Dale Robinson. We play Cordell Flott. We play the quarterback that I guess Brian Dable, loved from the get-go, Cam Ward, as they say. This is a win, man. This is a win, and this is a personal game, too. This is a personal game. I know I did on the 4th, I did 3 games that will bring the most fireworks. And I said that this was one of them. I think this game is going to be a good game, but I think it's going to be a clear win for us. I think we're going to kill these boys, man. I think we're going to do these boys dirty. Matchup-wise, I just don't see the Titans fucking with us. Blank period. And it's going to be done at MetLife. So, boom. Where we at? What's that, 2? Now we have the Cardinals. October the 4th. Another home game. That's a win. That's a win. Cardinals can't fuck with us. Come on, man. Like, I like the start of this season is because you have a good test with Dallas, you have a good test versus the Rams, and then it gets just a little easier in these next few games. And then by this time, the ball's going to be rolling, the momentum's going to be our way, and things are going to go our way. So I this is actually best case scenario for me. I like how this starts off. We got the Cardinals. No doubt in my mind. That's 3 wins. Dallas, Titans, Cardinals. That's 3 right there. Then guess what? October 11th, we have the Washington Commanders. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. The New York Football Giants will sweep these motherfuckers this year. We're sweeping the Commanders this year. We're sweeping them. They not built for us. Not yet. No. Y'all want to talk about rosters? The only way they're going is down right now. They damn sure not going up. That's with Jaden Daniels healthy or not. Healthy or not. And let's hope he can make it to our second game. Let's hope he can make it to that game. We sweeping them. Then we have the Saints. We're beating the Saints. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. We also put in a rest to all of that Tyler Shuck's better than Jackson Dart crap. We're putting a rest to that. We're beating the Saints. And you think that these guys that lost to them in 2025 that we know damn well we shouldn't have, you think they not walking into this game with a chip on their shoulder? We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. Tyler Shuck is gonna look like the guy that we thought he was gonna look like when we got drafted. Point blank, period. Let's move on. We have the Texans. Respect to the Texans. Good defense. Good defense. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat the Texans. And it's going to be an away game. And this might be the game that I go to. Just might. I either might go to this one or the Dallas game. We're going to beat the Texans. They're not going to be ready for us. C.J. Stroud. The cat's out the bag. He doesn't know what to do with a defense that's hungry like ours. He's not built for that. What's he going to do when he can barely breathe? We beating them, man. The Texans, I ain't worried about them. I've watched them last year. Yeah, their defense is like that. But ours is going to be too. We're beating them. Now we have the Eagles. We'll take this loss versus the Eagles on this matchup. But we know how that goes. We know how that goes. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be war. I already said November the 12th, week after that, we sweeping the Commanders. Boom. I already made that clear. Then we have the Jags. We're gonna lose to the Jags. They just do too much in the air for us at the time. They're gonna put the ball in the air. We may just not be ready for that at that moment. We're gonna lose to the Jags. Then we had the Colts. The Colts is gonna be a good ass game. And I want this one. This the one I want. This is the game that no one probably looks at it like this but me. I'm probably the only like lunatic fan that even tries to correlate this to, but it's the first time that we're going to see Daniel Jones. And I know that I've said I love seeing Daniel Jones do good. But at the end of the day, the New York Football Giants, the personal battles, I want them all. I want them all. And so I never want Daniel Jones to look like he upgraded on some shit. Like he got the upper hand, leave it. Like, nah. No. I want Daniel Jones to look like the Daniel Jones that we least liked when he was here. I want to bring that Daniel Jones out for this week. But even with that being said, this is going to be in Indianapolis. I got us taking the L here. I got us taking the L. Now, December the 6th, we have the 49ers. December the 6th, we have the 49ers. And this is a home game. Now, you know we are due for an upset. That just comes with the territory. We're due for an upset. And our upset is going to happen here. We're going to beat the 49ers. We're going to beat the 49ers. I think we're going to get the ball rolling right here, you know, around this time of the season too. And I think we're going to be looking like the best of ourselves. And that's going to be important in these last few games. So we're going to beat the 49ers. December the 13th, we're going to battle versus the Seahawks. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be a good game here. December the 13th. Unfortunately, we're going to lose. We're going to lose this one. Then we have the Browns. Shout out to Shador. I also want to see him do well. But this is a Myles Garrett-less Browns team. We're going to beat them, man. I mean, what are we talking about? We're going to beat the Browns. And this is going to be one of the games where we doing bad. We doing bad. John Harbaugh knows all about these guys. We got them. December 28th or December 26th, you have another late game. We have the Detroit Lions. We're going to beat the Lions this go around. Gibbs, he's going to put us to the test. He's going to put us through a true test. He's going to have his. But we damn sure going to have ours. Y'all got to understand, man. I mean, at this time, Malik is going to be going crazy. Malik is going to be going off around this time. And we just going to perform. We're going to perform. We're going to beat the Lions. Cowboys, I'll have us splitting with them. Cowboys found their rhythm. They found their best offensive selves. They got us. Then last game of the season, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. And that's going to be our home game. And we got them. That's where we're going to beat them. We're going to beat the brakes off these Eagles. So, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wins for the New York Football Giants. You heard it here first. And I love it, right? I love it because who has that? Who has that record prediction? Because it might just only be me. And this is where I'm goated. So let's say we went around 10, 9, or we reached at 11. Y'all gonna come back and remember this And remember where you heard it first. Remember where you heard it first. There are going to be some fans that are going to catch on a little late. There are going to be some fans who may see the first game of the season and then may want to jump there. There are going to be some fans who are going to catch on in the middle of the season and be like, oh, whoa, whoa, hold up. But remember, you heard it in the offseason. You heard it before a snap has even happened. You heard it before preseason. You heard it before training camp. Your guy who was never lying said 11. 11. That's how I see it. I truly feel this way about this team because I feel like we are just creating a culture of guys that is not just prideful, but these dudes are just hungry and they're going to be well coached. And everything that they've been missing in the past, you're going to start to see come. I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. So I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds like, oh, I'm just off the ledge right now. I'm just super fanning out right now. Okay. All right. Y'all revisit this, though. Y'all revisit this when it's said and done, man. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. Now, of course, before I, call it a day or whatnot, we gotta do some Twitter searching here, man. We got see. Here we go. Let's see what the Twitter streets has been talking about. Let's pull that up. Oh, boom. Let's pull that up. All right, here we go. I want to do a rankings live stream. I want to skip that because we'll talk about that later. But yeah, because I want y'all to see like the things that I see, so y'all understand where this energy is coming from. When I say that the New York Giants is like highly disrespected. Let's go. What I got up here? 2029 wide receiver Mario Manningham Jr. blown away after earning dream offer from Michigan following strong camp showing he's the son of former Michigan football legend and Super Bowl champ Mario Manningham. Oh, wow. That's, yeah. Shout out to Mario Manningham and Mario Manningham Jr. Yeah, I'm at that age for sure where like I'm seeing the sons of the guys I grew up watching. Yeah, I'm at that age for sure. Again, I'm going to get to the rankings later, so I'm going to skip that. Here we go. Longest tenured Giant.
It ends the time. Oh, it's dropped. What a huge play. So the clock will stop. It ends the game.
Oh, my God.
As Slayton dropped.
Oh, my God. I remember that one.
Slayton had them both beat. He runs
I was at this game.
Team. Jackson Dart sees it, throws a lob ball.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Touchdown. Oh, dropped by Slayton. Jackson Dart put it right on the money for him. And he just lost concentration, just dropped the football.
There to create the separation and can't
Oh, it's dropped.
Yeah, that's painful to watch. It's painful to watch. And I understand, anyone could make a reel like this. But the truth of the matter is, though, these were some of the most hurtful drops. Like, these were some of the most hurtful moments where these drops happen. That's what's unfortunate about Darius Slayton. Oh, yeah. This is the one I want to play. Yeah. Listen to them talk about my quarterback.
He's got all those QB1 traits.
Kenneth, that's my boy, unfortunately.
I mean, they are all invested in him, so and there's a lot of good reasons to be.
I mean, I've watched more of him in his NFL film than college film. But I've been real impressed with him. They're mixing a lot of RPOs and stuff, which I think is really good for him. And he's got a good feel for him. And he's been real impressive watching the tape. He's got a very good knack for off-schedule plays, attacking while scrambling. You drop any of your players in coverage, he finds them. His vision is pretty elite when it comes to seeing holes in the defense when he gets outside that pocket, and just watching him even play in the pocket too. He knows. He's been extremely impressive so far.
He is uber talented. I understand why Dayball went to the Blue Tent.
It's the league talking now.
I mean, kid's good, man.
It's the league talking.
He's a really, really, really good kid. I think New York
not these
big time. But
fake ass
he's
NFL
dynamic,
fans.
He's decisive. He's accurate.
Who won't be watching these games? They even know.
He's been a joy to watch.
It's the league talking right here.
Just studying his tape.
One lesson's learned in the teams that need quarterbacks that bypass them, they're going to regret that. Obviously, very athletic, an elite scrambler. I think their coaches have done a great job with him. They've developed the offense around him. Throws the ball very well, intermediate and deep.
I have to give him credit. He's a lot better than we all thought that he was.
That's my favorite one right here.
He was obviously a really good player coming into the game, but just I feel like his feel for the game and his ability to be able to maneuver the pocket and make plays on the run and we even had a plan for it all week to be able to have eyes on him and rush
even had a plan for him.
He was still able to go around and make plays. So I was really impressed with him, and I know as years goes on, he's going to be a really good player, man. He's definitely going to be something we're going to have to watch out for.
Now, all of my people talking about what's going to happen when they have tape on them. I understand that's Nick Bonito. They had a game plan going into that game. They had a game plan on how to stop him from moving. Yeah. Y'all know how that went, though. Y'all know how that went. Where we at? Let me see. Let me get back to it. Let me just show a couple of more. Yeah, what y'all think about these right here? What y'all think about these? Come on, man. These the ones. These the ones. If you know, you know. I think these jerseys came out in what? 2000, 2001, something like that. These the ones. Ooh, wee. Wee. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm rocking with these, man. We need to bring these ones back, man, for sure. For sure. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more. These is one of my favorite Giant jerseys, man. These is the ones. Let Nike get a hold of it. They're going to know what to do with it. They're going to know what to do with it. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed watching this the other day. Look at the names that's on the field right here.
In a moment, Ole Miss and LSU, college football primetime.
I'd like to see them give him a run-pass option right here.
How about this for a tone setter? Going for it on 4th and goal. Dart.
Come on. It's lit. It's lit. I remember watching this in the barbershop.
Daniels out of the pocket. He's going to try and
watch it. Boo! That's what we going to do to his ass this year. That's why we going to sweep his ass. That's exactly what's going to happen. Look, Arvell Reese. Arvell Reese right here. Boo! That's what's going to happen this year. Arvell Reese.
Ulysses Bentley breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. Looking for the end zone. He finds Painter. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here comes a blitz. Daniels has a one-on-one in the back of the end zone. Climbing
That's
the
a catch right there, boy.
And hauling it in is Thomas.
That's a catch right there.
Put my foot in the ground. Get vertical.
Over
Come
the
on.
Again, in stride, behind the defense, Jordan Watkins. Painter, touchdown, 63 yards. They are. Daniels tries to buy him in the pocket.
Yup. See what happens when you send them dogs? When you send them dogs?
Right up the middle goes Jaden Daniels. He's got the first down and more. Daniels hunting the pylon. Down the sideline into the red zone.
Keep moving them.
Diggs again. Across the goal line. There's the LSU touchdown. Low. A toss to Judkins. Downhill run. He emerges from the pack. Stiff arm of Major Birds.
to go for it.
Come on. Come on.
As easy a touchdown as Ole Miss could have. That's a great story to hear. And a
Come on.
beam shot to Malik
Woo.
Neighbors.
League.
Gets a block.
League. Man, I can't wait till that motherfucker get back on the field, man.
Drops it in. Thomas with a touchdown.
Yeah, Thomas is a problem.
Blitz for LSU. Dart beats the blitz. Wide open. Trey Harris off to the races.
It's getting in a 1st and 20.
27-yard field goal attempt is through for Caden Davis. Daniels, he's going to take a shot. Kyron Lacey.
Rest in peace.
That's an LSU touchdown. Right down the chimney.
Rest in peace.
Daniels to Kyron Lacey. This is his
Kyron
first
Lacey.
career attempt from 50 plus. Will it reach the crossbar? It will not. He comes up short. Daniels scans the field, tucks it under at the 5-yard line. Looking for the goal line, driven back. The quarterback sneak.
Yeah, see all that running high and shit. Yeah, that ain't happening with us, man. We're gonna clean his clock. He do that with us this year. We cleaning his clock.
It's got plenty of distance. And it's good. Right down the middle. Straight ahead goes Diggs. At the 5, at the goal line, he's in for an LSU touchdown. Play action.
Look at my quarterback. Look at my quarterback. Look at my quarterback. Ooh! Ooh!
Judkins at the 10. Judkins at the 5. Powers his way to the goal.
Yee!
Is he across? Yes! There's an Ole Miss touchdown. Dart with a pump
Come on.
fake. Dart, shovel pass. Caught short of the goal line is Trey Harris. Daniels looks that direction. Has time.
Come on, get his ass. Get his ass, Burns. Get his ass, Tips.
Here they come. There's the slant. Batted down at the line, incomplete.
Guy, he's showing you his skills on full display tonight.
This might be a free play. Jaden Daniels, he's going to take a shot. Why not? It was a neutral zone infraction. The catch made by Brian Thomas. He's got another touchdown. Three-scoring the motion man. Long throw, hauled in by Trey Harris. Breaks a tackle. He's got a first down. Jukes down the sideline.
In the backfield by Sage Ryan can impact the running back.
Quarterback sneak. Jackson Dart gets the push. Flags down. He's in for a touchdown. Neighbors in motion. Daniels on the move. He's under pressure.
Yeah, see? That's what I like. All ball. All hands to the ball. You're watching the preview right here.
Here comes a blitz.
That's what it's going to look like versus the Commanders.
Shakes and bakes. Breaking tackles. Still on his feet inside the 15. They'll probably be thinking about using their timeouts. Harris makes a man miss. Paydirt. Touchdown. Instead, it's Judkins. Reaches the ball out. Did he break the play? He's in. The two-point conversion successful. Empty backfield. Three-man rush. Daniels gets it started with a crosser. Chris Hilton breaks a tackle. Hilton down the sideline.
Be a positive one.
Diggs, the motion man. Daniels. He wants that shot into traffic to Diggs, and it's incomplete.
They're in a situation with 5 seconds left. Game on the line.
Here it is. Daniels. Pressure. Buying time. Looking end zone. He's going to fire one into traffic. Tapped in, complete.
Dang. Dang.
Receiver. And Ole Miss celebrates an amazing win.
What a game. What a game. All right, my last one. Where we at? Okay. Let's do some. Let's show some love, man, to Deontay. Thanks, real quick. Let's show some love to Deontay.
On 3rd and 10. End zone shot. Pass is knocked away.
Is 17 play today? That's all I want to know. Did he play today?
Yeah, you know what it is? You know what it is? Banks got to go back to number 25, man. He got to go back to number 25. That's what it is. Yeah, that's Deontay Banks. His rookie year. His rookie year was different. Was different. But yeah, man. I'm gonna call it a day, man. 11 wins. 11 wins. That's where I got it. That's the energy that I'm holding. And until I'm proved wrong, that's just how I'm carrying it, man. I mean, I really have high expectations for this team, is because I just feel like the for one, the way we stack up versus our divisional opponents, I can see it, working in our favor. I know this division, man. They don't want to bump. That's not them. And then I also know how we come, man. When we catch fire and when we catch momentum, it's an exciting thing, man. But that's how I'm carrying it. Yo, I'm thinking about doing a live stream either today or Sunday, something like that. Either today or Sunday, and we'll be talking about these rankings, because I've been seeing a few rankings that are interesting, to say the least. All right, but that is that on that. New York Giants salute to each and every one of you. Y'all make sure, man, that you like this live stream. Make sure that y'all, keep doing y'all thing the way y'all do it. And also subscribe. If this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to TP Way the Giant. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I'll be talking to y'all very soon. And until next time, peace.
If I don't do nothing, I'ma ball and provide. Wifey said the only side piece she support is the piece on my side. Yeah. Everything gonna be fine. Rooting for her while she battling the bag for my time. They say Virginia's for lovers, yeah, they lovers of crime. It's hate here like lovers of crime.